They both had some really good qualities. Tommy is hilarious, right? There's no changing that. He's hilarious. And so is his brother. They're both very funny, charming guys.
This my shit. All the girls that feel like this. Feel the time been around that back, so nothing's gonna happen like that. 'Cause ain't no holler back, girl. Ain't no holler back, girl. Feel the time been around that back, so nothing's gonna happen like that. 'Cause ain't no holler back, girl. Ain't no holler back, girl.
Most human beings can absolutely be in love with somebody on a Monday and hate him on a Friday.
You fuck with me one more time, you do, and I don't care about none of it, nigga. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a straight nigga. I don't need none of it. I'm gonna give you one more time.
How about that?
Well, I'm a con man. I thought here's a chance where I can get some government money to go and talk to parents, and the number of pages that you have to fill out.
How about that?
I probably am going to do some of that this year.
How about that?
Talking to schools. I will probably be donating it. Probably not.
How about that?
God, can you imagine how the haters would?
But there are parts of me that are dark. I still find myself constantly wanting to crush people's larynx.
We could do a whole show on close calls.
But I think of one in particular.
In a blue Capri.
That if one of those 6 police officers had their act together, nobody would have ever met me. Nobody would have ever met you. You would have just been 2 guys rotting away in jail for at least a 40 piece.
The new one is people will say, they were talking about Reese, right? I love Reese. I'll defend Reese. Yeah, come up and say something in the parking lot. I'll knock your teeth out.
You know how many times I got suspended at school for getting into a fight because somebody said the wrong thing to my sister? I was raised to protect women.
Act on the stuff. I don't do anything like that, but there are parts of me that are dark. I still find myself constantly wanting to crush people's larynx.
I used to go to Mexico and buy a lot of these. They were really a moneymaker back in the day because you could buy, it was like $14 a box, and the pills were going for anywhere from like $10 to $15 a piece when they first started to make the scene. So, 30 in a box, it was a pretty good moneymaker. And I ended up with about 40 or 50 boxes of these things. And I would sell them in 10 strips to friends that would go into clubs and then mark them up and sell them, whatever. And the issue got to the point where I started doing really screwy things.
There's also a lot of penises out there. And I lay back, I go, start sitting up. He's like, "You all right, dude?" I go, "No, man." He's like, "What's wrong?" I go, "Dude, my Johnson's on fire, bro."
Hey, wasn't that fun? That was the most important thing you've ever done. That's more important than God. It's more important than your kid.
And one of the brothers was wildly in love.
My girlfriend sat down to watch some of the stream, and first thing she heard was, "It smells like chlamydia in here." I'm sorry, but chlamydia stinks, and I've smelled it in many public bathrooms, and I'm like, go get your chlamydia checked. It's a simple prescription. I've had it 3 times. Like, there's no excuse for you to have chlamydia. There's no excuse.
Caught a statutory rape case, 15-year-old girl, oral sex. In the state I lived in, that was statutory rape.
Hey, wasn't that fun? That was the most important thing you've ever done. That's more important than God. It's more important than your kid.
How about that? Between now and the next time I see you, have some giggles, do a little harm reduction. There's nothing about me that's Tommy Scoville at that point. I promise you, I am a degenerate. How about that? That's tickling. That's tickling. That's tickling. That's this. I got a blowjob. Sorry. There you go. That's tickling. That's tickling. That's tickling. That's tickling.
I had a statutory case with a 15-year-old.
Hey, wasn't that fun?
And I have a tie on. We've lost a lot of people in the lifeboat since we started this channel. And because we deal with people returning and sober, it's just going to be the way it's going to be. But this one's different. For so many reasons, this one's different because the system failed. Everybody touched this thing screwed this up. long ass time to try to get in to see somebody. For pain specialist. And then he goes to a meltdown clinic. They take him up like 2 milligrams every 4 days. You gotta get to a high enough dose to keep the pain goes away. This guy's not doing this to get high. He's doing this because he's trying to deal with pain that no one is helping him on.
How about that?
And it's from the same part of the country that I was from, that we just became friends and, you know, it's not nice.
How about that? There's nothing about me that's Tommy Scoville at that point. I promise you, I am a degenerate.